When I think of party food, the appetizers that always come to mind are those ooey gooey cheese dips that you dip the chips in and they taste delicious. You eat a little bit too much and you never feel good afterwards. Well, let's lighten those up. So if you're ready, meet me in the kitchen. Hey guys, it's Melissa and today we are lightening up buffalo chicken dip, pizza dip, and spinach and bacon dip so you can enjoy your party appetizers and still feel good afterwards. These dips are super easy to put together. They mix up in one bowl and they are crowd pleasers, so you don't even have to worry about putting leftovers away. We're going to start with our buffalo chicken dip. So start by preheating your oven to 400 degrees and then grabbing either a 2-quart casserole dish or an 8x8 pan because they have the same volume and spraying it with some cooking spray. Next, we need 2 cups of chicken. So if you want to make this super easy, grab a rotisserie chicken from the store, shred it up, save the extras to make chicken salad or chicken soup. Or if you're like me, go ahead and just grab 2 chicken breasts, bake them in the oven for about 20-25 minutes, and then take them out and shred them up. To our mixing bowl, we are going to add 8 ounces of cream cheese. You can use regular cream cheese or try a lighter version. You're gonna grab your electric mixer and just whip that up until it's fluffy and smooth. Instead of using a ranch or blue cheese dressing, we are going to lower the calorie count and bump up the protein by using plain Greek yogurt. So to that cream cheese, you are adding a 1/2 cup of plain Greek yogurt, and then we need some spices. So we're gonna add a teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of onion powder. Using a rubber spatula, mix that all together. And then let's add our hot sauce. So make sure you're using just a plain hot sauce. It's going to be a 1/2 cup. Not a hot wing sauce because that adds a lot of sugar and extra calories. We are also adding a 1/2 cup of blue cheese. So if you are a blue cheese lover, great. If not, you can change that and add a cheddar or a mozzarella. But we are using the blue cheese because you can get a lot of flavor from a little bit. And then finally, we're adding the 2 cups of shredded chicken. Again, using that rubber spatula, just fold it all together and mix it all up. Dump it into your casserole dish, and we are baking it in our 400-degree oven for anywhere from 16 to 20 minutes. When the timer goes off and your dip is bubbly and gooey and cheesy and ready to come out of the oven, take it out, top it with extra blue cheese and some green onions, serve it with tortilla chips, or even better, keep your calories down and have some veggies with it. Let's move on to our second recipe, our lightened up pizza dip. We are going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. And then grab your mixing bowl, and we are taking a block of cream cheese. And again, you can try a light cream cheese if you'd like, or use a full fat one. Put it in the mixing bowl, and then using that hand mixer, blend it all up until the cream cheese is light and fluffy. Next, we are adding in 3/4 cup of plain Greek yogurt. Again, we are using this in place of sour cream. So using a fat-free Greek yogurt, allowing us to bump up the protein and lower the calorie content. Right into our Greek yogurt and our cream cheese mixture, we are adding a teaspoon of garlic powder. Go ahead and use your spatula to mix that all up, and then place it in your prepared baking dish. And again, we are using either an 8x8 baking dish, a 2-quart baking dish, even a pie pan or a cast iron skillet works great here. On top of this, we are adding anywhere between 3/4 to a cup of marinara or pizza sauce. Next comes the cheese. So we are adding a 1/2 cup of mozzarella and a 1/2 cup of cheddar cheese. Combining the two is going to bump up that flavor, allowing us to use less than that original recipe. And then go ahead and pick your toppings. I am going to use some turkey pepperoni. Again, the turkey pepperoni is going to lower our fat content, and it's gonna lower all of that grease that's on top, making it just a little bit healthier. I like to also add some green, red, or yellow peppers, some olives. You can go ahead and add turkey or chicken sausage to this. Even some mushrooms and onions would be awesome. Or if you like the basics, just leave it with the pepperoni. And then it is time to pop this dip into the oven. It's going in your 350-degree oven from anywhere between 20 to 25 minutes. When your oven goes off, take it out, let it sit for a few minutes because it will be bubbly and super hot. I like to serve this with crusty bread, buttery crackers, pita chips, tortilla chips, whatever you would like. Even green, red, or yellow peppers work great here. Let's move on to our last dip recipe, our spinach bacon dip. We are going to start by preheating our oven to 400 degrees and greasing a 2-quart casserole dish. Again, use a 2-quart casserole dish, an 8x8 pan, a cast iron skillet, a pie pan, whatever you have on hand, totally works. From there, we are grabbing that trusty mixing bowl and adding in 8 ounces of cream cheese. And again, use a light cream cheese if you'd like, just to reduce that calorie count. Grab your hand mixer and mix up that cream cheese until it is light and fluffy. Then you are going to add in 1 cup of Greek yogurt. We are substituting the Greek yogurt for sour cream and mayonnaise in this recipe to bump up that protein value and bring down that calorie count. Add in a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce and use your rubber spatula to mix those 3 ingredients together. Next, we are adding in 2 cups of chopped up baby spinach. I'm using fresh spinach here. You can also go ahead and use a frozen spinach. Just make sure that it is thawed and drained out completely, because we don't want to add any water into our dip, because that would reduce the flavor. We are also adding in 6 pieces of bacon. I used a turkey bacon, again, reducing that calorie count. Crumble it up and add it into your bowl. Add in a 1/2 cup of cheddar cheese, a 1/2 cup of mozzarella, and a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Stir that mixture all together and then put it in your prepared baking dish. Here, if you would like, you can add extra cheese to the top of your dip. I'm gonna leave it out just to keep this on the lighter side. Place it in your oven for 20 to 25 minutes, and when it comes out, let it sit for a few minutes. Top it with some chopped parsley and maybe some extra crumbled bacon. Serve this with tortilla chips, pita chips, and don't forget your veggies. And remember, guys, that parties are meant to be enjoyed. So enjoy the food and then get back on track with me tomorrow with my chia seed pudding recipe for breakfast and a workout. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification as I post short and effective workouts on Mondays and Fridays and healthy, family-friendly cooking videos on Wednesdays. And I can't wait to see you on Friday for a workout. Bye.